Grand Risings and card reading. So Jamie and I am back with another freebie live. We are back. Ow. How is everyone doing? I hope that you're all doing swell. I sure am. We're live on YouTube and we're live on TikTok. I bought 2 new decks today, I think it was. Yeah, 2 new decks today. I'm shuffling one of them right now. Hi Rose, hi hi Kyla, hey Claudia, hey Kerry, hi Emperor. Just to let you know guys, I'm not taking any phone calls today, it's just through chat. So we've only got 20 minutes of this live, so I'm just doing it all through chat. So yeah, just type your questions down. Okay, it's only because my phone's almost dead. My phone that you call on is almost dead. Okay, so I can't take calls. But the only phone that's alive that doesn't take calls is this phone. Just checking out my audio. How your relationship go? We're checking one sec, boo. Let's get off me. Also, good news, I'm working on my own tarot deck. Or Lenormand deck and Oracle deck I'm working on. I am. So, how would your relationship go? I feel that your relationship is going to get better, although I do feel that you'd be good with an Aries, my darling, so try and get yourself in a relationship with an Aries. What I would say here is I do see new beginnings coming for you as well, my darling, okay? One sec. That would be perfect to go with the lampshade. Please send me the link to that. But yeah, I do think it is going to work. One thing that I would say here, though, is it is going to be a lot of hard work put into the relationship to make sure that it does work, my darling, okay? Did a fake account message you earlier? Please say you reported it and blocked it, because I cannot do anything. Vibe please on if John will call you tomorrow about the job interview. Let's see. Thank you for the heart, me. I'm seeing a yes, my darling. I'm seeing that they will call for you tomorrow for the job interview, and I see that you will be successful with it. Okay, I see that you are going to be offered. Okay, good time slot, and I also see that you are going to be offered the job as well, my darling. One thing that I would say to you as well is that there will be balance towards you as well, my darling, okay? Do you think we are living our own lives or just representing patterns handed down to us? I think it depends on where you live. So I live my own life. I don't live what's been handed down to me. So I live the life the way I want to live it, not the way people want me to live it. Okay. A girl called off work on Valentine's Day, so you told her, I hope you ain't call off work too. Honey, shut up. But yeah, that's just my belief. Thank you for the rose. So will you defo get the interview? Yes. You got the page of wands. Yes, you will, my darling. Yes. If you're wondering what deck I'm using the Modern Goth Tarot. I am. Thank you for the roses. It's a really good one. Hello, 3Pick. Hello, Loretta. Oh, I didn't check my lotto ticket. I keep forgetting to check that. How do you get a free reading? Just by popping your question into chat. Or you can skip the queue by sending a donation to how much you think I'm worth in my Linktree to Stripe, PayPal, or buy me a coffee. Or you can send 1,000 coins or more to skip the queue. Hi, do you think dental assistance would be better for you? Let's see. Let's see. I think it would be better for you at the moment, my darling, okay? I do think dental assistance would be good for you at the moment. One thing that I would say here, though, is that you will advance on from dental assistance further. Okay, my darling, so I see at the moment, yes. Okay, at the moment, yes. Remember, guys, just saying like 3 will and then carrying on with your question doesn't mean you're going to get your question answered. You do not need to tell me that you are the like. Thank you for liking. Okay, thank you. But it's not going to necessarily get you to skip the queue or anything. I'm not one of those people that works like that. Okay. If I'm drawn to you, you get answered. If I'm not, you don't. Okay. Or you can send a donation to skip the queue if that's the way you want it to work. What's the time out here? The time out here is 17:51. Set on Stripe. Thank you, Queen. What's your question, boo? You skip the queue. If you think I'm straight, please go and turn your FPS up. Or your pixels. None of this is fake, my darling. Just waiting for Queen's questions. What's Queen's questions? What's Rue thinking towards you today? Let's see. Let's see. I feel that Rue is slightly only thinking of themselves at the moment, my darling. I do see that they have high passion for you, but I do think at the moment it's all about them, okay? I don't think that they're thinking about anyone else. I don't think that they've got anyone else on their mind, okay, to be quite frank. One thing that I would also say to you as well, my darling, is as much as they like you, I feel that at the moment they just want to move forwards by themselves, okay? Because they do like you. I just think today it's all about them. It's not about you. I mean, you do get the Hermit there, and you did also get the Moon. Okay. But with the King of Wands, like, he's got the passion for you. It's just the aloneness right now. Okay. I hope that helps. Will D travel for work next week? Let's see. Let's see. Yes, he will, my darling. Remember, guys, if you'd like to hire me out, you need to be in the UK, but email me at cardreadingsofjamie@gmail.com. Okay, if you would like to actually hire me in person. Will you receive an approval email this week? Let's see. Let's see. Yes, you will, my darling. You got the Hierophant. Yes, you will. Hello, Alicia. Hello, Amy. If you genuinely hate me, that's nice. I don't care. Didn't ask for your opinion, and you can move on. Simples. You'd have to be here, because if you genuinely hate me, you wouldn't be here typing that. You would have moved on by now. Because all you're showing is that you actually like me. No, Amy, it's on YouTube. You like my earring? Thank you. Will G contact you romantically? Let's see. Let's see. Not romantically, my darling. They will contact you, but not romantically. Thank you for the heart, me. Give me 1 second. Let's block that troll because they've got nothing better to do with their life. Let me help them out. There we go. Do I have Zandra? Do I have Zandra? You've skipped the queue. Thank you for your donation, boo. What cards are these? These are the Change Tarot. These are the Change Tarot. Hello, Zandra. What would you like your reading on, boo? You skip the queue. Samuel, I've got no idea what you mean by that. It's going good, thank you. How are you? If I saw any hair in my food, I would just give it back. I would just be like, I'm not eating that. Thank you for the heart, me. My God, all my devices are low. Jesus, didn't realise I used them all that much. Am I doing questions? Yes, I am, my darling. Thank you for the roses. Thank you for the heart, me. Is it like astrology? You can use astrology with this. I don't. My brain cells can't comprehend astrology. I've tried, trust me. I like reading astrology books, though. I do. Hello, OG. So, Zandra. Hi, Jamie. What is A's energy towards you today? When will you see him? Let's see, my darling. Let's see. You'll see him within 6 to 7 days, my darling. And I said the energy is slightly defensive. Okay, my darling. Thank you for the roses. One thing that I would also say here is that he is slightly conflicted about himself today. Okay, so again, he's another person thinking about themselves, being slightly conflicted in where they're going, my darling. Okay, what I'd also say here with you as well, my darling, is they're not really standing up for themselves as much. Okay, so there's people around them that are sort of pushing at them, annoying them, but they're just not standing up for themselves. So I feel right now they've almost got to have a look. Okay, they've got to have a look at where they're going. Okay, they've got to reevaluate. Okay, my darling. Hope that helps. That doesn't mean that they're not going to stay with you. They've just got to reevaluate what. Okay, boo, give me one sec. Ooh. I like that, but I think I still go for a lamp as well. At the same time, so have both. Like, have that hanging and also have a lamp. No. Yes, I'm from the UK. Show me my crystal. Sure. How long will it take Vinted to pay you? Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Uh, 8 to 9 days. 8 to 9 days. You're 26 from Italy. Where am I from? I am Jamie. I am from UK. And I'm 20, turning 21. Remember, this is not a dating app. Hope that helped you out. That's my crystal. There you go. It's on a pendulum. There you go. Do I believe in God? No, I'm pagan. I believe in gods. I'm pagan. I see that now. I thought it was a hanging one as well. I thought you could use it for both. What gender would you date when you're older? Let's see, my darling. Let's see. You'll be dating a male, my darling. Dating males. Hello, RJ. Will you hear from M before the month ends? Yes. What should you be focused on for your health? I feel your lungs, my darling. I feel also your legs. Okay, lungs and legs, my darling. I feel minor back problems within the middle half of your back. Okay. You have a question. When would you get further in work? Let's see. You'll get further in work within 9 months. Pagan refers to anything that isn't Christian, Islam. No, it doesn't, my darling. No, it doesn't. Pagan actually refers to an umbrella term for paganity, okay, which is Norse gods, Wicca, and any religion older than Christianity. Okay, religions such as Islamic, Judaism, they are mainstream religions, so they would not come under the term pagan. Okay. Hope that helps. Okay. Let's see. So someone's put, you can't do tarot readings for other people. They have to draw the cards. This goes. No, you can do tarot readings for other people, my darling. They do not have to draw the cards. Trust me. That's not the way it's done. They can if they want to, but you don't have to let them. Okay, my darling. Please learn your facts before you say a statement. When we hear from T, let's see, my darling, when we hear from T, you will hear from T within a month, my darling, 1 month, okay? You've grown up with this, you sure about that, my darling? I don't think you have. Will Brian be able to reconcile soon? Let's see. That would be in 4 weeks, my darling, 4 weeks, okay? 4 weeks is when full contact's coming in, and in about 4 days is when contact's coming in, okay? So you've got small contact, 4 days. Big contact, so full in 4 weeks, okay, my darling? Older, how can you demonstrate your pagan beliefs are older than, let's say, Jewish beliefs? Wicca is actually from 1970, so it's not that old. But for example, the Norse gods religion is, or could be, I don't know much about religion, so I'm not saying Norse paganism is older than Judaism. I am saying it's older than Christianity because I know that one is, I know that fact. I don't know how old paganism is, I don't know how old Judaism is though. Okay, all I know is Christianity is 2025 years old. I know that the Norse gods are older than that. They're getting close to about 3,000 to 4,000. Yeah. But Jewish, I don't know how old Judaism is. Oh, that could be lagging because of how I sat, but also because I wasn't talking loud enough. It does that. If I don't talk loud enough, it will lag. But no, it's also if I'm slouched like that, so I have to sit up. Will your relationship with Tim keep getting stronger now? Let's see. Yes. Yes, it will. Will it be next week you speak with John? Yes. Will your marriage work out? Let's see. Yes. Will Kevin contact you tonight? No. Let me sit back slightly. No. Let's just sort out my microphone. Trouble is when I'm like drinking, you guys will hear that. Alicia, I saw your comment about 10 minutes ago, and that was the last time I saw your comment. No, I'm saying yes, no, because they're asking yes, no readings. If they're asking for a proper reading, I would do them a proper reading, my darling. Okay, I feel like I've said that before. Oh, wait, I have. How did you choose? I am living through deja vu, I swear I am. How do you choose your Norse gods? Do you believe they are real? Yes, I do believe they are real, my darling, like any religion would. I am in between Norse pagan and Wiccan. I'm still deciding which one I want to follow. Still in the deciding stage. I am. Will N contact you this week? Let's see. Let's see. He will, my darling, but I don't see it being the complete news that you want. No, but I think you are, B. I think you are. What field of work would be good for you? Let's see. Let's see. I would say for you, my darling, Nine of Swords, so I would say for you, counselling / therapy, my darling, okay? So you don't even know what thing about Wicca. Actually, I do, my darling. I do know about Wicca. That's why I've got a Wiccan altar. Also, witches' runes. I've got Hecate's altar. I've got Hecate, the crone, Mother Crone, and whatever the other one was, statue piece. I've also got the, what else have I got? I've also got Pan, his altar piece. I've got Hecate's beads thingies that you do with. Okay. No, I don't think Hecate is movie witchcraft at all. I don't think Wicca is that, my darling, but you do. I think that Wicca is all about believing in the earth, believing in karma, okay? Which is why I'm not really big with Wicca, because it believes in karma and believes what you give out comes back to you 10 times fold. Okay, that's true. But it's a restraint on what magic you use. Hello, eggs. It's a restraint on what you can do. Wicca isolates you, where Norse paganism doesn't, okay? Okay, there's no such thing as white magic, and there's no such thing as black magic, and there's no such thing as grey magic. Magic is magic. It is. So there's no such thing, my darling. Gotcha. How did you narrow down your beliefs? What do Wicca and Norse beliefs have that you value? Wicca has, I am streamed to YouTube as well, yeah. So with Wicca, that has everything to do with tarot. It has everything to do with the old gods. It's everything to do with nature, and it's actually got core values that I believe in. It's also not a religion that controls you as much. Still controls you too much for my liking, which is why I prefer Norse pagan. It's not my birthday, my darling. That's like months away. I'm in October. Okay. Cool. I don't mind the old lady lines, my darling. White magic are protections. There's no such thing by white magic, my darling, and there's no such thing as black magic. There's also no such thing as grey magic, which is where Wicca has gone wrong. Okay, this is where Wicca is awful at that bit. Okay, they isolate. Okay, my darling. And this is where Wicca needs, hello LMM, to stop, okay? With Wicca as well is, you know, karma can be in more than one religion, my darling. You do need to understand that. With Wicca as well, my darling, it's a very isolating religion as well when it comes towards doing magic and working with people. Which is why I head more towards the Norse pagan. What I would also say here is I would head towards Norse Wiccan, which is in between Norse pagan and Wicca, which is where you are when you're trying to understand the two paths. So I understand your value a low control belief system. Correct. It's not the main point. I want something where they both have the quality I want. It's more trying to understand what God talks to me now. Okay. For example, Odin and Freya, and Loki. They talk to me about the same time. Hecate and Pan talk to me. So it's all about trying to figure out the understanding between which one of the two religions speak to me more, which is where it can start to get more confusing in which god and which goddess is talking to you. Where I'm based in in UK. May I ask the difference between the two? Wiccan is Norse pagan. No, Wiccan is not Norse pagan, my darling. I follow something called Norse Wiccan, which is the in-between. Okay, my darling, it's where you're trying to figure out between which one calls to you the most. Is no god talks to you, you just like mythology and think. No, God does talk to you, my darling. Okay, any god will talk to you. Okay, any god, any of them. Okay. Witches have no religion, so witchcraft isn't a religion, my darling. So, Alicia, you might be drawn to witches, but it doesn't mean you're drawn to the same religion. For example, you can be a Christian witch if you would like to. I would be classed as a Norse witch more, okay? So I speak to you when you're doing your readings. Yes, that's how I get the information that I need for your reading. If you ever visit Birmingham, there is an amazing, I can't read that, Spatialist church, and you do well there. Oh, thank you. I'll have a look at that. Wiccans refer to God as the grand. No, they don't. They refer to gods. So they have, for example, they have Hecate, they've got Pan, they've got the triple moon goddess. Yeah. I think you need to do a little bit more research, my darling. Do I hear myself? Yes. Yes. But at the same time, you've got people that believe in the universe and they don't believe in a god or goddess. They just believe in a higher power and a universe instead. They do. Spiritualist called Ash House really loves the place. We do a lot of circles there. That sounds good. How do you bring them forward? You ask them to come forward. So, for example, if I do my runes, I will ask, okay, hello. I will ask them to come forwards, for example. So let's get me a reading. Just when you thought you couldn't love me anymore. I love runes. Absolutely love them. I do. So if you follow me on Twitter, you'll see a lot of rune readings instead. Because on that account I'm called Jamie the Oracle. Or if you follow my Warlock's Cottage over on Instagram, you will see a lot of rune work. You will, and a lot of crystal ball work, and a lot of pendulum work compared to what you see in here. If you watch me in here on my card readings account, they're extras, they're specialist parts. Okay, so when you're doing your runes, you'll ask your gods or goddesses. So I will go, All Father, give me the information that I need. This is an example. I'm not doing it properly, but this is an example. So it'd be, All Father, give me the information that I need for myself to know and to know what I need to do. Okay, and I'll do that. So that rune fell out. We won't use it. Any runes that are in the reverse position, aka where you're only seeing the backs, you will take out. You won't use those runes because they are not needed. I am using witches runes here. I also use Norse runes, yes. So everything is in the future, okay? It's all being shown in the future right now. So the reading would be a future reading. It would be. What it would basically say here is, as you're looking into the future, you're trying to move this way around the storm. I've got the feminine rune out right now. I think, if I'm correct, that is the female rune. So I'm looking more towards the female aspect, okay? At the same time, what would also be here is removing yourself from the storm, bringing yourself into the sunlight, but you need to learn to communicate more. So I need to learn on my communication and cut out the negativity, basically. Okay, obviously that isn't a proper reading, because I didn't ask for a proper one, but that is basically what I would do to talk to the gods. Okay, should you trust the Domian? Should you trust the Domian delivery driver today? Honey, that's racist. You believe you have a lot. Jesus Christ, I can't speak today. You believe we evolved from 1 billion to 1 cosmic fluke. Not so. That is up to you, my darling. That is up to you. We all believe in something different. We do. You sent on Stripe. Thank you, my darling. Let me have a look. What would you like your reading on, my darling? 777 stars. Yes, I believe in 777. That is my angel number. Bo thinks research is how you find spirituality. No, I don't do research, my darling. Go to the source, not Wikipedia. I don't use Wikipedia. I don't believe in Wikipedia. You idol worship. No, I don't. Wiccans don't believe in Norse mythology. Like I said, I'm not Wiccan and I'm not Norse pagan. I'm in between. Because I don't know which one I'm drawn to yet, so I believe in both. Still trying to decide. I'm only 20. So yeah, I'm still trying to decide in where I should be going. So yeah, again, do your research, my darling. Why is Istan being so nice to me? He's letting me. Why is Istan being so nice to Queen? Let's see. He's letting you work from home one day. Let's see, my darling. Let's see. Yes, I believe evil exists. And that's why you got trolls in the world, my darling. That's why you got war instead of peace. And I believe that when you die in battle, you go to Valhalla. I do. And if you don't, you go to Helheim. Simples. So, Queen, for you, my darling, it's the communication, okay? He enjoys the communication that you give. At the same time, I'd also say here for you as well, my darling, is it's almost like he sees you as something that he's not seen in other people, so he wants to keep you as an important asset in his life. Okay, my darling, so by keeping you as an important asset, by keeping you there, and by allowing you to choose where they go, by allowing you to work at home, is almost him trying to entice you to stay with the company, okay? Because he can sense that there are some people leaving the company or wanting to. So what he's doing is making sure that you are not. Okay, my darling, he's making sure that you will want to stay. Okay, boo? I'm doing runes right now, not tarot. Try again. 75 for you minutes. Thank you, my darling. I'll add you to the minutes after the live. When do I see you moving and will you be happy? Let's see. When do I see you moving and will you be happy? You'll be moving in about 2 months, my darling. Okay. You'll be moving in 2 months' time. I see that you will be happy. I see it'll be a completely new area. I do see that you will be evaluating a bungalow. Thank you for the donuts. I do see that you will be heading more towards a bungalow. Okay, my darling? Hope that helps. Do you believe there are good and bad spirits? Yes, but at the same time, I believe the bad spirits are only bad because you're not listening to them. But at the same time, that is what Loki would send to you to try and trick you, my darling, because he is the trickster god. I do need to do more research into Norse gods because they are fascinating. Where do you get your information from when you are doing your divination? From spirits, from the gods and goddesses, from the universe. Yeah. That's basically how. It's the only way I can answer that, to be quite frank. Hello. Jamie, does Carlos want this money for his dad debt or his divorce? Why is he so desperate at the moment? I think he wants it for the both, my darling, for the divorce, but also to help with the dad, okay, my darling? He wants it for the both. Some people are exhausting. You're telling me, my darling. See, those are the people that are the bad spirits. Those are the people that don't understand a thing. And when they say something about religion, they think that they are the only one that is right. The thing with religion is, guys, is that there is no correct answer, as religion is a belief system. It's what you believe in. So there's no actual, like, this is how you do it. Okay? That's why with Christianity, you've got different strands of Christianity. That's why with Norse pagan, you've got Odinists. Then you've got normal Norse pagans. There are so many varieties of Christianity. You've got Catholicism, you've got normal Christianity, you've got Mormons, you've got all sorts of Christianity, because they're all different beliefs. But they all believe in the same thing. in that aspect, but they believe it in their own way. And this is why when someone goes, oh, you're doing that religion wrong, you're not. Okay, so that's why you get Christian tarot readers, because they believe that it is fine to do a tarot reading while being part of the Christian faith. It is up to you to choose how you work your life, how you believe. Because at the end of the day, the gods or God isn't going to punish you for believing in them. Whether you do something right or wrong, as long as you learn from it and you follow it the way you want to, that is up to you. Okay? And that's what religion is a belief system, not a fact. Can you explain the thousands of years of humanity history worshipping various different gods and religions figures? No, I could not explain that because I do not have the time or the will to. Is it possible you are being deceived by the spirits you mentioned? Not only Loki, maybe spirits other than Loki are trying to trick mediums. Do you agree? It is a possibility, my darling, but that's where you have to understand what's a fake and what's a real. Fake mediums are fake, and they're the ones that are led by the spirits deceiving them. The real people that get their readings right are the ones that are real. Okay, I don't believe the spirits will try and deceive you. What I believe is that they will try and guide you, but in a different roundabout way, which will take you longer to get to the point that you need to be. It is. I'm good, thank you. How are you? Will Sammy unblock you still, and when? He will, my darling, but not anytime soon, okay? Still about 2 weeks, okay? Religion organised from the union organism of the human race. The first civilization had nothing to explain anything about this world, so they assumed there was a god or many gods that created it. And still with this, my darling, is with religion and with the world is there is no proof of anything. Okay, it is what we have found, and it's the proof that we have created. Whether it is true or not is a different thing. Okay, I can't pronounce it because I'm dyslexic. I don't recognise the word, so no, of course I can't pronounce it, my darling. Okay, the word alien is actually incorrect, because if you go to an alien's planet, you are then the alien. Okay, so be careful with the way you say it. Dee's energy towards you, please. Let's see, my darling, what's Dee's energy towards you? Let's have a look. Let's see, what's Dee's energy towards you? I would say the energy is quite positive, my darling. I would say that it's quite humble. I would say that he's only thinking about you and he's not thinking about anyone else, my darling, okay? He's only got you on the mind right now. What I would say here as well for you, my darling, is I do feel that he is moving towards you, but I feel like he's slightly clouded, okay, my darling? Hope that helps. Hello, Bubbles. Right, I'm going to pop off for now, guys. I'll hope be back in a bit. I just need to go and eat pizza for dinner because I'm hungry. Okay, so I'll be back in a bit, hopefully. If I'm not, I'll be on tomorrow. Hopefully, if I'm not on tomorrow, I'll be on next day. Okay? So Tulipit for now. Thank you all so much for your support. I'll be putting more videos out. Do not worry. We're getting more videos. Okay, my darling. If I did miss your questions, I am sorry. But do not worry. Okay? We will get to you. So thank you all so much for your support. And remember, guys, religion is religion. Do not hate, because karma will come back to you, and everyone's belief is different to everyone else's. Whether you like it or not, people believe in different things, whether you agree with it or not as well. You've just got to accept people for who they are, because their religion does not define what their choices do. Okay? Remember, respect is everything. And if you don't believe in it, you don't believe in it. That's your choice. But don't try and force your opinions down somebody's throat. Simple as. Hello, the Cyber Witch, and bye, my darling, as I am popping off now. Tulipit for now, guys, and thank you all so much for your support. I will hopefully see you all in a little bit. Bye for now.